My mind beyond the trees. What's going on, y'all? This is another episode of Oh Shit, I'm 40. This is your boy Gene Lott. We did a little different intro this year, this episode, because we are in a series called When the Lights Go Out. So shout out to War. We do not own or all the stuff that goes with that. We don't own that music, but we did use it. But shout out to War, okay? That was called Slipping Into Darkness. So welcome again to another episode of All Shit, I'm 40. Just like I said, we are starting a series called basically When the Lights Go Out. All right. And this is going to be a good show. So y'all know what we do on the show. We're going to do our introductions, and we're going to tell what we're drinking and everything. Then we're going to get right into it. So to my left, I have my man, my guy. He can introduce himself. Who is this?
Yeah, what's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Tease, Super Tease, a.k.a. Tease Keys to Success. We out here, and we got a good show coming for y'all. And as always, you know what I'm saying, I always got to have a nice little drink to quench my thirst, okay? Today, what I have, I got some tequila and a little mix that Gene had in his refrigerator. Just something to take the edge off.
It's probably been sitting there for a minute, too.
Oh, hey, man, it had my name on it. I finished the bottle, so I owe you something at some point, Gene. I'll fill that bottle back up for you.
No problem, bro. And then to his left, we got my man. Go ahead. I don't even got to say anything. You know who it is.
Devin the Dude. I'm back for another episode. I'm ready to pick up where we left off, brother.
There you go. Mouse just manhandled his microphone. Right. He didn't even put the show on the table.
I just said that.
Yo, hold up. I know Mouse Mouse is the shortest guy in the room, but why you gotta have this little young daughter chair, bro?
You gotta get him another chair.
He picked the chair. I left the chair on the side.
Hey, look here. We're gonna make it do what it do.
We're gonna make it work.
Comfortable, so we good.
We're gonna make it work. So we got in our studio audience today, we're gonna be rotating out because we got a full packed house here right now. So we running out of mics. We got my man, we got Gibby, Norfolk State's finest. Come on, we can hear you.
They good.
What's up, fellas? What's up? Hope y'all can hear me.
All right, Gibby's gonna be monitoring the IG live, right? So he's gonna be our guy. He's gonna tell us if we have any questions, anything like that. Gonna give us our viewership. And right next to him is actually his cousin, my best friend, my best man at my wedding, my guy.
Dave.
Dave said he not getting on the show tonight. He'll fly on the wall.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right. And then to David's left, man, look, we got somebody special. When I told y'all this show was going to be historic, all right, we got some special people on, all right? We got some real special people. And we got my guy. All right, we go way back to Largo High School because it is a Largo and Bowie State reunion tonight. All right, so basically, I'm gonna let him introduce himself. We can hear you. You loud enough. Who is?
I'm good. What's going on, everybody? I'm Pitts from Pitts and Foot Sports Talk Radio, Pitt Sports Zone, Bowie TV here live, kicking it with All Shit on 40 podcast. It's going down.
Definitely.
Looking forward to it. It's about to be an epic evening.
Epic evening. We've been trying to get together for the longest, And Pitts, man, this is the next to my dad, who is also a Pittsburgh fan because that's his AFC team. His
AFC team.
He got an AFC team and an NFC team. I kind of do. Well, no, I don't have an AFC team. Shut up, TC.
I got pictures that say otherwise. AKA Baltimore Ravens.
I'm married to a young lady from Baltimore.
And a Ravens fan?
Exactly. We're going to get into that later. But he does have the colors on. But no, shout out to my man Pitts. He's here with us tonight for this epic episode.
Down the Beltway, man.
And I mean, he is our mentorship in this podcast game, man. So thank you for coming out, man. Really appreciate you, bro. You've been supporting us, man. And y'all are killing that bottle. Can I have some for Christmas? Hold on, we're not gonna get you yet. We gotta come to you last but not least. Over here in the corner, we got brother Raheem Shalim Saeed. So like I said.
No bullshit.
Like I said,
his last name is X.
Yo, he look like that extra for Oz, yo.
Out of easy. Out of easy days. But nah, like I said, man, it's a Bowie State reunion tonight. We got our boy, we got our man. He was a GA with me. He coached with me, man. We played together. This was our guy, Bowie State's own the nicest fullback ever who got the ball all the time, Caleb Crank, man. What's going on?
Crank it up.
Crank time. You know, when that band strike, man, you knew Caleb was always going to have his shirt out.
Right to the sideline.
Exactly, right to the sideline.
Yeah,
Exactly. But last but not least, we have our guest for tonight. This man, you are very decorated, all right? You caused a lot of people to go play basketball, transfer. You caused people to question their lives. You made offensive coordinators question whether or not they want to even still coach. Yeah. You redefined the position because you weren't even supposed to play linebacker. We're going to get into that, all right? And I'm going to tell you, I was proud to back this man up for 4 years. All right, proud. Well, no, 2, because then they finally moved you back to safety when Steve came back. You know, but I was proud my freshman year to back this man up. All right, because when I saw him, I was like, who is this big light-skinned dude that plays corner and safety? And the next thing I know, he over in the linebacker group. But it's my man. Y'all know him as AT. Yeah. We know him. Well, the government knows him as Atcheson Conway.
God damn.
Damn, got that man whole government on there.
I don't want no smoke with the government.
Talking to the mic. Tell people hello. Hello.
I appreciate y'all, man. We are here, man. Thank you.
Definitely. We are here. And last but not least, I forgot to tell y'all what I'm drinking, but
AT didn't say what he drinking.
No, he sure as hell didn't.
You right. Hey, look, I just finished the beer.
Stella.
Right. But
shout out to Stella. Joe, this is your beer. We here for you.
We're on the Basil Hayden tonight, man.
Yes, Basil Hayden.
All right. Yeah. This thing come with a belt. This is
you know it's mean. A steel belt to hold itself up. Right. And this was a fresh bottle, and I told them to save me some for Christmas, because we are doing the Christmas time, all right?
I might have to buy you another one.
All right, we're bringing
appreciate it. We're gonna do it. So what I'm sipping on tonight, shout out to ST Kendall 153, my lodge down here in Waldorf, Maryland. We have our special wine that we have adopted. I cannot pronounce it, but all I know is it's good, and it's $22, and it gives you these wonderful bottles.
That's the bottle it came in?
Yes. Yeah, this is the bottle. That's on nifty, too. Yeah. This bottle is nice. It's like the Last Supper bottle, right? Definitely, but definitely, man. I've been sipping on this because I got to get up in the morning, and I got to finish going to the North Pole and everything. So definitely. So y'all ready to get into it, man?
Absolutely.
All right. Sir. So this is how we're gonna start. Gibby, we can hear you. The mics are hot. But no, this is what we're gonna get into it. Basically, the premise of this series is called "When the Lights Go Out." All of us in this room have played sports, and we played football pretty much at the highest levels. We are all a short percentage. Me and Dave was talking about this today. Not a lot of kids come out of high school and get to the level that we all played at. And you know that number gets smaller the higher up you go. You know? Yeah. So to kick this off, I want you guys to hear something, because actually I can't take credit for this episode. This episode actually goes to my man TC, who shot this over to us. So I want everybody to give this a listen.
Because, you know, as players, I always tell guys this in the locker room, that you have this period of time in your life. You know, if you're lucky, the average NFL career is 3 years, right? But if you're lucky, really, really lucky, you can get 8, 9, 10 years out of this bad boy. And then after that, your life changes, because now for the rest of your life, you're no longer an NFL player. You no longer have that camaraderie in the locker room. And guys miss out on that. They miss the camaraderie. They miss going and playing, and they don't know what to do for the next 40 years of their life, 50 years of their life, because all they've done for their entire life is play football. And there's a massive crash there as well, right? You go from highly notoriety person to down to now you walk around and no one's interested. No one wants to.
And basically, for those on the IG Live and it's live, shout out to RG3. It was his podcast. And basically, to sum it up, he was saying we played a sport that has a time limit.
True.
And we played a sport that basically, that you just can't get up the next day and experience all the things we experienced. He talked about the camaraderie in the locker room, the prepping that we had to go through during the week. everything that went into playing football, your identity in playing football, the cheers, the calling of your name, everything. You don't get that anymore once you stop playing. So when TC sent that, I was like, man, this will be a good episode, you know. And one thing about All Shit I'm 40 is we always wanted to get our old teammates on, to get our folks on, to get our people on, you know. And definitely the reason we always wanted to get AT on was out of our class, because we did come in together. Mm-hmm. AT had the opportunity to go to the highest level. You know, so I brought him on to tell his story, you know, and the good, the bad, the ugly.
All of it.
And I think this has not been told outside of Bowie State walls.
Only people I've ever talked to this about are extremely close to me. You understand? Like, I've been having people approach me about this and just talking about it to the youth for years. I'm talking about, like, cussing me out.
Right.
Type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And try to explain to people it's not really that easy to just do that. You understand? Like, it's a lot that goes into that. There's a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings that came out that ain't really easy to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit was sweet. Did a lot of great things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My football career was wild because like I didn't start like most people. You know, I didn't play boys club or little league. I didn't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't play football, organized football, until I was in the 10th grade.
Did not know that.
That's first to me. That's the first to me.
Swear to God, I only played in the street.
Wow. Did not know that.
So, played 10th grade. Don't know shit about anything. Like, my first jersey number was like number 69.
Pause.
Motherfuckers gave me the duck face mask.
Right.
You feel me? Because they ain't know me.
Hold on. What did Marvin used to wear? Shout out to Marvin King. The
Thurman
Umbop, the Thurman Thomas.
They ain't know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came in 9th grade, I didn't play football.
Right.
My parents, my father wouldn't let me play. You know what I'm saying? Because I was coming from a D.C. school, St. John's, you know what I'm saying, and transitioning over to Montgomery County. And he already knew it was going to be different. I had no idea how far behind I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, the education or whatever, that shit was on 2 different levels.
Right.
You feel me? My very first report card in high school, that first quarter, 9th grade, 1.85.
Okay.
Terrible.
Right.
It don't get no fucking easier, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the easiest intro to anything. You know what I'm saying? You transition to high school as freshman year.
But that's not for everybody. I think some people got it and some people don't. Like,
I didn't.
You see a lot of kids now, like a lot of people are progressing because their parents or their older sibling. But now you have the ones that don't have, like, because you're the first, right?
Yeah, I'm the firstborn, yeah.
Yep.
Right. So you transition into that area, like, you the first to do everything, so it's unforeign territory.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you left St. John's. Can we name the high school? Or everybody knows Paint Branch High School, Powerhouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got a beef with y'all from Dave. Dave know our beef with them. They stole that last
Shout out
playoff
to my
point.
man, Ike Chico.
Oh, he named it Largo dudes. Oh God.
My man Brock.
Brock. Oh.
My man Joseph Davis.
God. Zeus. He shouted out the whole Largo
We all
dudes.
played in the Super 4.
Yeah, the Super 4. Yep.
Yeah.
And that was the same year y'all stole that playoff point from us. But we didn't want to see Seneca Valley that year.
Hey,
we didn't want to see Seneca.
listen. That last game of the season, we put up like 49 points. I scored like 3 or 4 touchdowns because we knew we needed points. You feel me? We played a team that wasn't really that good.
We got Pitts. No, we got.
Yeah, that's my
Bro.
man. That was my roommate when I went to visit Morgan State.
Wow.
No bullshit. That's how I met Ike.
But
And
when
then
you
we
said-
fucked around and played in the Super 44.
And when you say Brock, man, shout out to Brock, Speedy Recovery.
Shout out to Brock, Speedy Recovery,
Yeah,
bro.
definitely.
Definitely. Brock,
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
We got a lot
Definitely.
going
I
on.
spoke with him not too long ago, too.
Right.
That's good. So you at Paint Branch.
I need this
Oh,
number.
go. You at Paint Branch. When did the transition to All the Way Conway happen?
That shit ain't happen in high school.
Wow.
Wow.
I wasn't nobody in high school, bro. You gotta understand, like, all right, my 10th grade year, that was my first year playing. So I played JV.
Right.
Right. My very first scrimmage, I scored 6 touchdowns.
Right.
Playing fullback in the wing tee. You feel me? I was the fullback because I was
Caleb
the
know
biggest,
that.
I was the biggest running back, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like them other niggas, they was nice, but they was little.
Right.
You feel me? So after I want to say 2 scrimmages, them niggas was trying to move me up to varsity, and I was like, no, I ain't doing it.
Right.
I just started playing. Like fuck that. I'm scared.
Right.
Them niggas big as shit on varsity. The starting fullback, starting running back. This nigga was like 220.
And Dockett was on the team
Oh,
then,
I'm
right?
about to get to that, right?
Right.
Dockett was already on varsity. Him and my man Gerald Dixon.
Yeah.
They both was on varsity when we was all in the same grade. So 10th grade, them niggas played varsity while I was on JV. JV, I ran for 1,000 yards. Only played in 5 or 6 games. I got kicked out.
Dang, he naming some times, bro.
No bullshit. What happened is my last game I got kicked out of because I stole somebody in the face, right?
Okay.
White boy, he was raking my eyes, right? I ain't know how to really handle that type of shit.
Right.
So one of the offensive linemen, he's scratching all in my face. So they end up scoring out of frustration. I steal them.
Okay.
So they suspend me.
Okay.
Right?
Wow.
Right? Boom. They throw me out the game. I'm suspended the next week. So they said, fuck it, we about to move you up. So my first week up, I practiced with varsity or whatever, but I ain't play. So I'm just watching, learning. Man, I swear to goodness, dog. My first practice on varsity, like that's when I knew I loved football, right? Because I'm practicing with all these niggas. Man, bro, when I was in 10th grade, I was, 15?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, I was 14.
14. Yeah.
You feel me? Because I got a late birthday.
Yeah.
You feel me? I started my freshman year. I was 13.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm 14 years old. I'm moving up to varsity. These niggas looking like grown men.
And let me tell y'all, this is all new news to us because we'll get into it once we get to our college years. But this is all new. Like this is all new information to us.
So, like, the backstory, because AT was close to my high school.
Yeah.
Like, I knew of their coach. Like, their coach was an NFL player.
Oh,
right?
Windsor.
Right.
Yeah, that's my man.
So,
Shout out Bob Windsor.
like,
Shout out.
the pedigree and how they carry stuff, like, I already knew about it, but I didn't know all of this that's going on.
This is amazing. So fast forward, senior year.
My senior year, my bad.
He wanted to relax. TC used to do that too. Don't worry about it.
Well, the important thing to realize, like coming off of the junior year, my junior year, keep in mind, all right, sophomore year, I moved up.
Right.
I played in probably like 3 games. Had me running down on kickoff and doing all the special team shit, right? My junior year, I'm not starting.
Okay.
On offense or defense, nigga.
Wow.
You feel me? I was in a rotation of linebackers starting out, and I was in a rotation for running backs. Now, keep in mind, I'm the biggest in the running back group. So what they do? Throw me back at fullback.
Sorry, Caleb.
Now I'm blocking for everybody. We still running that wing tee bullshit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They give me a couple little handoffs here and there or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? At this point, they turning me into a defensive guy. You feel me? Because I'm not getting the carries.
Okay.
Like, Pete, what I said, when I played JV, I ran for 1,000 yards in 6 games.
Right.
Never played football before.
Right.
Right? So junior year, I spent time rotating. After like the 3rd week, now I'm starting.
All right.
Starting at linebacker, getting my reps. But I ain't really doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very raw at this point. I'm missing just as many plays as I'm making type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, when you see certain type of plays being made, you're like, all right, he got potential.
Potential, yeah.
Right.
But going into my senior year, I ain't make no noise like that. You know what I'm saying? My junior year.
Really?
By the end of my junior year, I was starting. You know what I'm saying? I was solid at the linebacker position, but I was in a pool of like probably like 6 running backs, and everybody was getting carries. You feel me? So I wasn't getting no bump on offense like that, except for to be a blocker.
Right.
Right. So coming into my senior year, nobody knows me. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, my name is not carrying any weight, bro. You feel me? Like, we doing 7-on-7s in the summer and all of that.
Right.
Like, y'all y'all heard of
those.
Seneca Valley, right?
Everybody.
I knew I was doing something when we scrimmaged them 7-on-7 and their head coach,
Terry Changers. Shout out to Terry.
He tried to get me to come to Seneca Valley, right? And I'm like, I live in Silver Springs. You feel me? Like,
Ain't nobody coming all the way up.
I'm right off Fairland Road. Fuck
Right.
what you talking about? Like, You gonna come get me every day? Nah, I'm at Paint Branch. You feel me?
Right.
So senior year, I go nuts. I go nuts on offense and I go nuts on defense. Like I had like 90 something tackles, but I probably had like 6 interceptions, 8 sacks. Like I had every stat defensively, and then offensively, I wasn't getting a rock like that. But when you put the numbers together, I don't forget it because I wanted the football, and them niggas was playing me at fullback, and I kept trying to tell them, I'm like, the plan was to put Darnell Dockett at fullback and let me be the tailback.
Take a pause.
Gerald Dixon was our quarterback.
Take a pause on
Who
that.
is Donnell Dockett?
Yeah, you already know.
You already know who Darnell Dockett
had a scholarship to every
Oh,
university.
they got a helmet right there at Florida State, baby, all day.
Hold
on,
played as a freshman.
Time out. Dave, did you hear this? They wanted to put Darnell Dockett at fullback.
But pause.
I think that might have been for a package.
No. We ended up doing it. But the plan coming into the year, we was gonna have Gerald Dixon at quarterback, Darnell Dockett at fullback.
Oh my God.
And me at tailback. But the problem was he had already had in his mind playing tackle, right? So when it came time to learn the fullback position, it was throwing him off. You know what I'm saying? So they got to the point it was like, you know what, fuck it. Just keep doing what you've been doing, right? And we'll figure the backfield out.
He was
because we had
people.
other backs, but then that meant I was going to be the fullback.
Right, it's gonna throw you off.
And real quick, Mouse, I'm sorry. If y'all don't know who Darnell Dockett is, y'all crazy. Just
Man,
go
what?
on YouTube.
Nigga played in the league
Type
for like
up
at least
Darnell
10 years.
Dockett Paint Branch.
That was-
And y'all remember the high school sports show?
That was a year to be around.
And you remember what he did to that?
Because you had Walter Cross, you had Darnell Dockett,
On that same
Jordan,
footage you
Dave
talking about,
Johnson,
that package we talking about, he just like he said, we had a package. We had this shit called, I forget what it was called. It didn't even matter, but we had 2 offensive linemen in the backfield, and Darnell was one of them, and I was the tailback. First carry, 65 yards,
jumbo pack,
touchdown, jumbo.
Yeah,
You run ISO my way. I'm just like, fuck.
We go off tackle. We go power left.
It's a
65 yards. I ain't even get touched.
yeah.
And all of them were athletes.
Athletes.
Your college options.
All right, so after Paint Branch, after that whole situation, like I got a scholarship offer to go to Florida A&M. Right?
The Rattlers.
Right. I go to Florida A&M. The plan is to be a strong safety or whatever. I get down there and find out I'm not eligible through the clearinghouse. My SAT score is literally 10 points short of what I needed.
10 points.
My score, my best combined score, because remember that's how they was doing it, right?
Back in the day, they was doing
it was a
combined
9-10 best score. Don't judge me. Fuck y'all.
Nah, it's all right.
9-10.
Look,
You feel me?
Look, both of them prop. They props.
But look, and I'm gonna get to that too, right? So 9-10. I'm down there. Nigga, I'm in my dorm room. I'm ready to go to training camp and all of that. They say, you got a meeting with the compliance officer. Call me in the office and they say, you're not eligible.
All the way down in Florida.
I had a full scholarship, my nigga. And then they pulled it. Wow. Do you understand? This is after I traveled from Silver Spring all the way down to Tallahassee, Florida. I didn't find that out until I got down there.
That's how I be, bro.
Right?
That's how I be.
Wow. Excuse me. And then the coach was so fucking real, and I ain't gonna say gangster, but he was real in the sense that he was like, look, man, you ain't got your shit together. He said, I can go get 2 in-state players right now for the money I was about to get you, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Jesus.
Chose not to Prop 48 me.
Oh.
So now I gotta take out loans and all that other dumb shit. You feel me? Because I'm already down there.
For the folks that's listening that does not know what a Prop 48 is, can you guys explain it?
Well, Prop 48 is when it's basically a university's option to give a incoming freshman a scholarship, even though he's not eligible to play.
Bottle's gone.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So, because there were eligibility requirements. So, meaning that you're going to get this money, but you're going to have to redshirt your freshman year or whatever, and then you're going to have to work to become eligible type of thing, but you still get your money. They had the option to Prop 48 me, and they didn't. They went ahead and got 2 other players. So now I'm on my own. I'm a regular student out there. And I'm coming from Silver Spring all the way down Tallahassee.
Most times with a prop, you have to pay for your first year.
We can pick them up. We got them. We got them.
First year, you got to pay for your first year, whatnot, and then most of the times, your clock already started.
Yeah, that clock.
So you got to graduate in 4 years to get your year back.
Yep.
So you don't get that option. I mean, unless you get red-shirted or something like that. But again, most of the times you're not getting red-shirted because you got that 1 year to get yourself together. On that field.
Which now I don't understand the rules. Now you got
now
jokers
the
in
rules-
college for like 8 years
Well, that's
playing ball.
COVID,
That COVID. So to fast forward, like everybody, and I'm not gonna call his name because he's active right now. You know, our coach, he finds them wherever they are. So how did that happen?
What you mean you're not gonna say his name?
All right, man. We children of Frazier, Frazier boy. That's our guy.
Understand this, right? After I left FAM after my first semester. My first semester. I didn't even go there for the whole year. I came home on Thanksgiving break, and I was like, you know what? After not getting my money, just becoming a regular nigga up there, not playing, because I ain't practiced on none of that. Right? I was no part of I wasn't part of the football team at all. Right? I came home, I was like, man, fuck this shit, bro. Came home on Christmas break and I ain't go back.
Right.
So that following spring, what was I was working. I think I was just working on some shit like that. Or maybe I went to MC. I went to Montgomery College.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Montgomery College that spring and was trying to get eligible to play for the upcoming fall or whatever. And I'm playing corner out there. That's where I met Cabote at, right?
Okay.
The coach had me and Cabote competing for the same spot as if it wasn't another corner spot, right? 'Cause he ain't like Cabote for whatever reason. I don't know what it was, right? But I'm like, it don't make no sense. That's why I seen Cabote run a 4-1. I promise.
What?
On the stop clock.
I believe it.
On a yeah, Bote fast as shit.
I believe it.
He ran a 4-1 on the stopwatch.
I believe it.
I seen it.
Right.
You feel me? And this guy had me competing with this guy, and it was a whole nother spot. We could have been playing at the same time. But either way, that shit ain't work out. The head coach tried to redshirt me or whatever because he wanted me to be there for 3 years. And I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to play as a freshman and get up out of there. Right? So I ended up leaving that fall because during the summer, I was in summer school and I realized what was going on. He basically had a grade change for me and made me ineligible to play.
Wow.
Like he had all intentions of redshirting me, right? And keeping me at that junior college
Because
for
he
3
wanted to
years.
keep you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what happened is that fall when I was supposed to play, I was coaching Paint Branch, right? I'm coaching Mike Evans and Alonzo Marshall.
Shout out to Mike.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
shout out to
my
Zoe.
niggas, right?
Yeah.
Coach Windsor, the head coach,
Right.
or whatever. They like that or whatever. So I wasn't doing nothing football-wise other than coaching my old high school, right? And while I was doing that, my old high school, one of the security guards, he comes and he approached me. He like, man, what you doing with your life? Bro, I was about to join the Marines.
Wow.
Nigga, I was there.
You
About to swear in.
You and me both.
Swear in. I done left my parents.
Wow.
Because at this point, I done been to FAMU.
Right.
I done been to Florida A&M.
Right.
And now I went to Montgomery College. That shit ain't work out. So now I don't know what to do.
Right.
You understand? For me, I'm thinking my shit over. You feel me? I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna take advantage of this military shit, get some money, go to school for free or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And try to finesse that situation, right? But I was about to go to the Marines, bro. I'd be dead. I'd be dead if them niggas got their hands on me, bro. And what ended up happening is a security guard at Paint Branch, he knew Frazier personally, called him, made a phone call, said, man, look, AT up here coaching these kids and he ain't doing nothing with himself. Frazier called me immediately.
Wow.
He said, I got some scholarship money. I can get you in this motherfucker right now.
All right, what's going on? That was part one. All right, and part two is going to be even more filled with information that you didn't know about. Okay, so part two, AT comes to Bowie State, and this is when he starts making a name for himself. This is when all the accolades happen, and a few other things happen. So life starts to take a turn. All right, and we're gonna let him explain. So thank you for tuning in again to another episode of All Shit I'm 40. Thanks to the whole crew, the whole staff. We appreciate you guys. And again, please subscribe, download us, and check it out. All right, this is gonna be a nice long series. Okay, so come back. All right, peace.